GoalArt is a company that specializes in alarm management. Depending on how you view it, it is optimal alarm management, it is efficient fault diagnosis, or continuous situational awareness. Industrial plants and complex technical processes suffer from something called alarm problems. When there is a fault in the system, there are often lots of consequential faults. And when all these faults generate alarms, you get something called alarm floods or alarm cascades. Alarm cascades make it very difficult for the personnel in a control room to understand what's actually going on. And this is dangerous because you need to understand what's going on in order for you to do something about it. Some alarm cascades have led to infamous accidents. For example, the Milford Haven, Esso Longford and Texas City Refinery explosions. In Sweden, an alarm flood led to a pulp plant explosion. Barnes Field was a gas tank fire. And most well known of all, the 3 Mile Island incident was caused by a 2-hour-long alarm cascade. Let's look at an example from a refinery. This is a plant with 2 production lines. The plant receives petroleum and produces light gases, airplane fuel, diesel oil and lubrication oil. The 2 lines are designed for different qualities of petroleum. The petroleum is injected with hydrogen gas and heated in furnaces and then goes through reactors where longer hydrocarbon chains are cracked into smaller constituents. After the reaction, the product is condensed and then heated again and distilled, first at atmospheric pressure and then at almost vacuum. Here is an alarm cascade from the refinery plant. You see how a large number of alarms come in at a very high speed. It is more or less impossible for a human to understand what's going on, no matter how well trained you are. Where is the real fault in this flood of alarms? In the GoalArt alarm list, the situation is dramatically different. The upper list shows the root cause of the situation. As you can see, the real fault is an outage in the 480-volt power supply system. This fault explains all the other faults. However, the situation is actually more complex. After the first cascade, there is another independent fault in the lube oil system. So in fact, there are 2 independent problems at the same time. Without the help of a GoalArt system, this is virtually impossible to figure out safely, quickly and reliably. The GoalArt system keeps track of which root causes and consequences are connected. By selecting a root cause, the operator can see which consequences belong to it. Here, for example, we can see that the loss of the 480-volt system has 50 consequential alarms. And here we can see that the lube oil pump stop has 11 consequences. Alarm floods are caused by several different problems. There may be wrongly tuned alarm limits, there may be chattering or long-standing alarms, and finally, there may be consequential alarm cascades. In order to get rid of alarm floods, you must solve all those problems, and different problems need different solutions. GoalArt's technology does exactly this. We provide working solutions for the whole set of alarm problems. Our aim is that when there is one real fault in the process, there should be one single alarm in our system. And when there are 2 independent faults, there should be 2 alarms, and so on. In this way, we provide situational awareness at all times, even in complex fault situations, online in real time. Instead of an alarm flood that is impossible to analyze, we help the operator to understand the situation.
In our opinion, we don't sell software or advanced alarm management. What we sell is situational awareness. Improved situational awareness translates directly into higher availability, more efficient operations, better use of natural resources, less risk of accidents and environmental impacts, and a better work environment in the control room. Our technology is applicable for electrical power grids, oil and gas, conventional and nuclear power, airports and aviation, chemical and metallurgical industries, medical instruments, communication networks, and many other types of complex technical systems. Now for some good news. Our system is very easy to install and use. For several applications, we can use existing data to compile our internal knowledge base. For other applications, we do need model engineering, but the effort for a GoalArt system is quite small. Avoid one shutdown and your new system is more than paid for. Interested in our technology? Contact us today. We have the solution for your alarm problems.